Well, hello again everyone, welcome back to the channel, this time for a quick analysis of the Caulfield Cup, which is being run tomorrow. And I've run the wagon wheel over the field, so let's have a look at the numbers. Now I will upload this file to Google Sheets so you can have a look at it and see whether you come up with the same sort of numbers as I do. I've just used the TAB form guide to come up with my decisions about what the numbers need to be, and it looks to me like Incentivise is the standout with a total of 80 points. A couple of horses though not that far away from it. I really thought Incentivise might end up being quite a clear favourite, but this barrier 20 here is a bit of a problem for it. You had it drawn barrier somewhere about 1 through to 6 or 7, then it would have had another 5 points added on to the barrier total, so it could have been sticking quite a way out from the rest of the field. But whatever, it's drawn the outside barrier and that needs to be overcome. Montefilia and Jewess, the second and third picks, probably equal second pick, and then a bundle of horses, all of which seem to be more or less in the mix there, perhaps to run a place. But the wagon wheel is saying Incentivise to win, with Montefilia and Jewess probably being the dangers according to the numbers. Now, one of my regular viewers, David, did post in the comments a system that he became aware of 50 years ago, I think from the Sydney Morning Herald. It's based on prize money, the number of starts the horse has had, number of places it's run in its last 6 starts, and what the sum of its 2 last starts total. And there's a formula here, which you can see in the formula bar. So it's F3, so it's the number of places to the power 2, multiply that by D3, which is the prize money, and then divide that by the product of the number of starts times by G3, which is the sum of its form, and then also multiply that by 10. I'm not sure why you would have a 10 there, but whatever the case, you come up with some numbers, and the result of that particular analysis again has Incentivise as the standout from Montefilia and this time Homesman, and then Jewess, Delphi, Youngworth, Explosive Jack and Nonconformist in the pack there as possible chances for the place. So that's the numbers on the Caulfield Cup. What do you think about the race? Let us know in the comments. Now, just as an added bonus, I thought I'd run the 2 strategies over the Everest, which is also being run tomorrow, $15 million race. As far as the wagon wheel's concerned, it's broken it down to the 2 favourites, basically Nature Strip and Classic Legend, sticking out in front of the pack, and then a bundle of horses, all pretty similarly rated, really, I guess, all the way down to Embracer, but Eduardo, Home Affairs Trekking, Masked Crusader and the Inferno I've highlighted here as place chances. But my personal opinion is I can't understand why Eduardo is out at about $7 while Nature Strip is at $4, given that Eduardo sat on its outside and beat it fair and square at its last start. But that being said, Nature Strip is a little bit of a fickle beast, and I think sometimes the true Nature Strip doesn't necessarily turn up. But whatever the case, they're the numbers from the wagon wheel, and looking at David's strategy, it does come up with Nature Strip as the standout from Eduardo, and then 3 horses, Classic Legend, Inferno and Wild Ruler, using this particular calculation. I do like the idea of mechanical type approaches. That's the way I approach my investing in the stock market. But there we go, that's the numbers. Let's go back to the wagon wheels version for Caulfield, and we've got Incentivise from Montefilia and Jewess, and then this bundle of stocks here for the place. So I'm going to have to come up with some sort of a strategy if I'm going to take some trifectas about how I might do that. Leave it there for today. Hope you do well with your investments, either in the Caulfield Cup tomorrow or the Everest, or more importantly, hoping that your stock market investments are doing awesomely well for you. Until I catch up with you on Sunday, happy punting.